Any sound? I'll have to go back out again, wouldn't I? That was sound. Never mind. Can we have sound this time? Alright. 7 minutes 50 seconds left in this qualifying session. Rodens was still the fastest lap of the qualifying session. Looks like he's going to start on pole because it's now pouring down. Everyone's on intermediate tyres. But the Williams of Bath is 1:46.64 on that second, 2/10 slower, faster than King Corbs in third, 1:46.861. Currently beating the world champion of season 2, NRX Sonoda. It's a very good result for him if it stays like that, starting P3. As I said, NRX Sonoda 1:49.066, 3 seconds slower than the front three. NRX Dranimator 1:49.236. Looks like all these people have set either soft tyre times in the wet or intermediate tyres in the wet. Noble, once again looking for that third second place in a row. Right now is qualifying P8. Going to be a tough job for him to get up the order. Rogard, I think that's how you pronounce it, 1:49.768 and 7th. 6th is a koozie, 1:49.433. So really, from 4th to 11th, as I say that, Akuzi goes 4th, 1:48.348. 5th to 11th is separated by 1.7 seconds. Who's just putting in another time? Is that Flying Croat? 1:49.829. The McLaren. Let's get the track map again. Oh, bit of a spin out on the final corner for Sonoda. Can't improve his time, unless that wasn't out lap. There you go. Yeah, so the front three the only drivers to set times on that soft compound tyre. Alexis Beast disqualified in this qualifying session. That was Alexa making an appearance. Where was I? Yeah, the front three, the only ones to set soft tyre times. Alexis Beast disqualified. Everyone else basically invalidated lap, apart from the Flying Croat. He's on a fast lap as well. Flying in a home. Can he improve his time? I think he might have. 1:48.889 this time. Let's put the lap data on, it'll help. MW Arnold JF1, 3/10 and an invalidated lap slower than his fastest lap already. Everyone's slowing down to try and get out of that dirty air, but also get that slipstream from the car in front. A lot of them in the pits now. I don't think many will come out again. It's actually quite tight from 7th downwards. Validated lap for Curiosity. Coming out the pits is a koozie. Who would be across the line? Whilst on out lap. Oh, that's a massive save from the McLaren driver then, going back into the pits. Abandoning his lap after that, I'm not surprised. NRX Abood 149.878. Validated lap from Curiosity, slowing right down before the line. It's going to hinder his next flying lap though as well. Rain really starting to come down here now. Final 2 minutes of the session. Leozo almost 5/10 slower than his fastest flying lap. That was Williams. Lewis, ooh, everyone's sliding around now in the rain. Lewis has... someone's missed their front wing. That's a Williams. That is Lewis in the barriers, going out on the chicane in the middle of the second sector. Abood and Rogard have retired from this race. They don't think they can get any better results. I can't see the time left because of the yellow flags. That is an Alpha Tauri as well. That's Abood. Start of sector 3. Stopping me from seeing time. There we go, 40 seconds left, so they wouldn't have been able to get a lap in anyway. The Wildstorm, can he set a lap? He's on his flying lap now. Next across the line then will be Bars. I don't think anyone's beating Ronan to that pole position now. As qualifying over, Bars is back in the pits. Unless someone can pull magic out their sleeve, it will be a Red Bull pole position for Ronan, 144.148. Sonoda has retired from the session, leaving only a koozie. Out on track. Barker's in the pits. All waiting for a koozie now. 2 seconds slower than his fastest lap time. He comes across the line. Obviously not faster. We'll just wait for these results. But it looks like Ronan, the Red Bull driver, 1:44.148, his first pole position in Afrl, beating Bas by 1.5 seconds. No, 2.5 seconds. It says on the screen. And King Corbs in third. A wonderful strategic call to go out early. NRX Tsunoda fourth, best of the intermediate tyre drivers. Akuzi in fifth, Flying Carrot in sixth, Curiosity in seventh, Joanna in eighth, Leozo in ninth, Rogard in 10th, Abudi in 11th, Noble in 12th, Nathan Hotspur in 13th, Wildstorm in 14th, Lewis in 15th, and Alexis Beast in 16th. That is your starting grid for the last race of the season. Now we wait for everyone to load. Oh, come on. Why do I always do this? Start race. I hope I'm at the back, so I can just retire. Well, anyway, I can see it's full wet tyres to start this race. Formation lap as well. Can I not retire until we start the race? I'll just go here then. Let's look at race director while we're waiting. Yes, everyone's starting on the wet tyres. Obviously no incidents or pit stops yet. We're just waiting for the game to let me Leozo's been lagged out. Taking on a nice lap around Abu Dhabi in the rain. Bit weird. Driving the car. So this is the conditions that all the other drivers will be racing in as well. Everyone crashing into each other. Whilst Can I retire now so I can commentate? There we go. There we go. So Tsunoda up into second from fourth, starting on the grid. Ronan's got away well, 1.2 seconds the gap already. Everyone going around everywhere. McLaren off the track. It looks like a super wet race today. Akuzi going down the inside of Rogard up into P6, then trying to hold off with Rogard getting a better line out that corner. King Corbs DNF? Crash out? I don't know. But it is Ronan who leads right now, with Tsunoda catching up quite a lot now. This is the battle for the lead at the end of lap 1. Going into the hotel section, I think it is. Getting a bit close there. Let's look somewhere else for now. Ronan with a 2-minute lap. Oh, that was nice from Noble. Going down the inside of the final corner, getting past Lewis. Not much happening right now. That was Noble who set the purple first sector. Tsunoda has now got past Ronan. Now 6/10 between them. And Aston Martin are set right now for just world domination. The Haas of Geronimotor getting close to Bars. Rogard has a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, the first to get a penalty this race. 1-stop or 2-stop pit strategy, Lewis. KYFC, 3-second time penalty. Everyone playing it safe for now. Not trying to go for massive dive bombs or silly overtakes. Dated Hotspurs almost down the back of the Red Bull, no, of the AlphaTauri. I know Abu Dhabi is normally a boring track, but this is even more boring than usual with the rain. Yellow flags. Is it a safety car? Question mark? No? There's just nothing to say. There's no safety car out, but it's a full course yellow. Curiosity gets past the koozie under yellow flags. Oh, it's a virtual safety car, okay. You just didn't tell me. And Koozie gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under. Ronan! Has he spun? He's cut the corner massively. He would have spun. And then impeded the AlphaTauri. Ronan, who started in pole position, now down in ninth after that spin, going for that overtake on the inside line, sticking with it through the hotel. Now trying to go down the outside of the AlphaTauri, almost colliding with the wall. He's got back past the AlphaTauri, but I don't know for how much longer. Well, I don't mean back past, I just mean past. He's got past him now though. Curiosity in the pits. Looks like a wing change this early on. Or maybe for intermediates? No, he's out for pits. Must have been for a wing change. Okay, Rogar is just under 2.2 seconds. He's got no helmet for some reason. Oh, commentator's curse. He's spun. Going into the second DRS straight. Across the track. There is a gap for him to go across the track like that. Nathan Hotspur's only 4/10 away. Rogar spun again. His tyres must be hot. He's retired from the session. The Haas and the McLaren are going for a battle. McLaren losing out though. Wild Storm, who started 14th, I believe it was, now up into 5th, 5 laps in. Noble chasing the Red Bull with Nathan Hotspurs. As I was saying before, if AlphaTauri get around 30 points, I now know it's exactly 29 points they have to get to finish second. As I say that, Alfa Romeo of Noble gets past Nathan Hotspurs up into 8th. It's now 5-8 for Alfa Romeo. So he's a few more points in that. That was Alexis Beast getting a time penalty for exceeding track limits. Oops. And Noble up into 7th now, overtaking NRX Abood at AlphaTauri. Curiosity gets a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits, as well as NRX Sonoda setting the fastest lap of the race so far. Ronan gets in 5th after the Wildstorm pits, NRX Abood pits, and Nathan Hotspur's pits. Noble up into 6th. Curiosity pits as well as Lewis as well. But right now it's a masterclass race from NRX Sonoda. 7.3 seconds and counting away from Bass. Focus speeds 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings of track exceeding. Wildstorm jumping Akuzi and Ronan up into P4 now after the pit stop window. And not that far away from Duranimator either, on the intermediate tyres now, a lot of them are. Noble losing out though in that pit window by a place to NRX Abood. Flying Power and Alexis Beast in the pits as well now. We'll stay with this fight for now. It's the closest fight there is in the whole field. Lewis, KYSC, 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Alex drops away. Alfa Romeo's drops away from the Haas for now. Everyone else over a second away though, so we'll stay with it. Wildstorm on 1 minute 52.214 is the fastest lap of the race so far. Not happening. lap 8 of 28. The Haas of Geronimotor 8, 9, maybe a second, no, 9/10 away from the Williams of Bath. Everyone now on the second except for Geronimotor, still 8/10 behind Bath. Alexis Beast 3 seconds time penalty. Let's do an update on those penalties. After that it will be this one. 3-second penalty for Curiosity, Lewis with a 9-second penalty, and Alexis Beast with a 17-second penalty. Already last, that's just adding insult to injury. Everyone now on intermediate tyres. Flying Croat gets past Leozo, who is an AI driver. Sonoda 1:49.402, fastest lap of the race. Go to the Hotspurs, DNF out the session. That is just coming into the final corner. We'll go on board with Lewis to see it. There he is, hitting that wall where the orange bit of the wall of the barrier is, and just crashing, hitting his front right tyre on it. Flying Croat gets 3-second time penalty as Nathan Hotspur gets passed by Flying Croat and Leozo. And I think that crash does bring out a safety car. I don't know how long it's been there actually. So cars can actually get close to each other again, make it a tiny bit more interesting. It has been a snooze fest so far. 9 laps gone. Go on board with Sonoda. He picks up the safety car, picks him up. The rest of the group not far behind at all. MWR Noble makes use of that safety car, fixing his front wing, and only loses 2 places. Onto the soft tyres, so his race engineer must think that the track is dry enough. I don't think it is, it's still raining. I don't know what's happened there with the engineers out of Alfa Romeo. Alexis Beast retiring from the session. The 4th driver so far to retire in these absurd conditions. as Abu Dhabi is in the Middle East and it hardly ever rains. Safety car going for another lap. It is, and Curiosity DNFing out the race. Number 5. 11 drivers left on lap 11. I would assume take together in this lap as the pack is fairly bunched up now. It is in this lap, so we can go racing once again. Cars slowing down. Track still looking wet. Barely raining now anymore. And the track is still soaking. Sonoda will get us underway, and we're back racing. The Wildstorm gets past Geronimotor, going around the outside. Geronimotor gets back past the Alfa Romeo, but now Bart is being swamped by them both. Wildstorm gets past Bart now. Bart's down into 4th on that safety car restart. Trying to fight back, he touches the Alfa Romeo, and he almost spins. And Alex Abu's only 3 tenths behind. He goes for the Red Bull goes for a dive bomb. The Ronin, he makes it stick. Wildstorm up into 2nd, and that is Geronimotor down into 6th, running 3rd from most of the opening 10 laps. Geronimotor leaving the session now, so his internet must have broken. That is Lewis cutting the corner a lot. But now Ronan only 2.5 tenths behind Bart. Lewis 5 seconds place, 5-second penalty for corner cutting, gaining 1 place. And I think that is what we saw when he overtook Geronimotor. Liozo could get past. Noble. I think he's an AI still. But Noble not having the best time on those soft tyres. Three-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Noble fighting with the AI of Liozo. Yellow flag in sector 1. That is Lewis. He's crashed out, retired from the session. It's now the top 10, so the rest of the drivers will get points. Bit of a lock up there from Flying Croat. He was up into 7th after being almost 40 seconds down on the car ahead of him before the safety car. But Boods is the closest driver to any other. 7, 8 tenths, 9 tenths a second. It looks like the drivers could be pitting this lap or the next. The track looks to be drying out, although there is still a lot of backsplash from the ground. Fast with a 3-second time penalty. Ronan with a 3-second time penalty, and the Wildstorm is pitting now. Doing the opposite of NRX Sanoda. Ronan and Akuzi and NRX Village following him in. We'll see what he will get. The medium tyres. Looking to go to the end of the race now on those on that compound. Flying right up into 3rd, not pitting though. Bas and Sonoda still to pit as well. DRS is enabled now, so the stewards think it is safe enough for and dry enough to enable DRS. It'll be available for the drivers within 1 second of each other, just like Ronan here. Ronan and Julian on those soft tyres. Julian's tyres though a lot older than the Red Bull drivers. And there is the DRS flap opening. Ronan, I think the first driver to make use of this DRS this race. Can't get close enough though to make a move. Maybe tapping the Alfa Romeo driver in the rear. NRX of Boo's getting really close to Akuzi. AlphaTauri on the soft compound though, so it's a massive difference. He won't get the move done just yet though. Oh, they collide. Abood losing quite a lot of time from that as well. Sonoda doesn't pit again, neither does Bas, and neither does Flying Croat, so they're still going out on the intermediate tyres. It's starting to spit again. Yellow flags, virtual safety car. Oh, no wing for the McLaren driver, Flying Croat. Must have hit the wall at some point. And that is what has brought it out. Look, maybe the damage was too much, the debris on the track was too much for stewards not to bring out a virtual safety car. But the McLaren driver down to 7th after being P3 before that crash. But now it's a 3-4 for Alfa Romeo. As if my calculations are correct, they will still need a second place to ensure that P2 in constructors. The bird getting past the flying crap. Jarvis enabled again. For some reason. Oh, it was virtual safety car. Yes. Once again, not much going on. Wildstorm has retired. The second race in a row, he is looking really good to get a lot of points for the team. And he's left the session, understandably so. Which now means that Alfa Romeo cannot get P2 anymore. It's mathematically impossible, so Ferrari do get P2 in the constructors. Red Bull will now be chasing Alfa Romeo. Ronan, the only Alfa Romeo Red Bull driver left on the track. So he'll have to outscore Endo Noble by about 20 points. Which looks very unlikely. But Ronan is catching up to Noble JF1 now. Noble on those very old soft compound tyres. Still going though. We'll see what... Oh, they're only 6 laps, that's fine. For now. Everyone else on 1 lap, 2 lap tyres. Sonoda and Bar still on 9 laps on those intermediate tyres. And it looks like I don't know what just happened, but Noble has spun and lost 2 places to Roland Anakuzi. Race director quickly. And so no warning for Ronan. So must have been a driver error for Noble. 9 drivers left in the session. The track getting wetter as I speak once again. It looks like everyone will go back into the pits other than Bart and Sonoda, who for some reason didn't pit and it's worked out in their favour. Everyone back on those intermediate tyres. Their second stint was on. Akuzi gets out in front of Ronan, so pit stop jump. Ronan must have been held up by the incoming cars. And now everyone's separated by 3 seconds. Every single one of them, at least 3 seconds the gap. So not much to talk about. Noble JF1 trying to get that gap down as much as possible to Ronan. Maybe even have a go at passing him in around 3 or 4 laps. .6 seconds now the gap. Ronan not liking the wet as much as Noble is. Or he could just be using more ERS. Ronan has a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Let's update you once again on those time penalties. Fast has a 3-second time penalty, that won't matter if it stays like that. Ronan has a 6-second time penalty. Noble now under a second to Ronan. Also has a 3-second time penalty to add on to that. And the Flying Croat has a 3-second time penalty. And Noble gets past, but not without a fight from Ronan. But Noble gets the place after hunting him down for up 2 laps instead of 3 or 4. And now can push on to Akuzi, who's only 3.8 seconds away. About the gap that he had to Ronan at the start of this charge. Not pushing too much though now, maybe trying to conserve the tyres for the final few laps of this race. As I say that, pulls out 6/10 from Akuzi. Yellow flag in sector 2. That would have been Alpha Tauri or McLaren of NRX Food and NRX Flying Correct. Ronan trying to fight back now. 7/10 between the Red Bull and the Alfa Romeo. The Alfa Romeo slip sliding again. That would have been NRX Blue bring out the first and second yellow flags as I speak. McLaren getting past him now. This is such a boring race. 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings of exceeding track limits. Noble pulling out another 6-7 tenths to Akuzi. With Sonoda pulling away once again. As he does. One 1.65 seconds now the gap with Akuzi and Endo Noble JF1. We'll see how fairly Akuzi plays his defensive as Noble gets closer and closer. NRX Abood 1.4 seconds, never mind. We've got 5 seconds now the gap, 1.6, we've got 5. If you've just joined, don't expect much other than Noble maybe getting past Akuzi. It hasn't been an exciting race at all. Abood might be thinking about having a go on Flying Croat here, if the camera can change. There, side by side.